Are bottling it or blanking it my only options? You don't need to do either of those. You can feel it safely. Hello Queen Bees, I am Tasha B, aka the Sweary Therapist, transforming beautifully introverted women over 40 to build their own emotional empowerment without the burnout, the guilt, the people pleasing or the stress. Today's episode is for anyone who's ever said, I just need to get on with it. I'll deal with that later. I need to put my big girl pants on. Or I don't want to think about it. So if any of those sound like you might be numbing as opposed to regulating. But here is the good news. You don't have to bottle it. You don't have to blank it. You can feel it safely. And let me talk to you today about how to regulate your emotions without shutting them down. Start with the truth bomb. One of my favourite things in the whole wide world. Emotional regulation does not mean not feeling. Emotional regulation means feeling without being hijacked. Your nervous system is there to keep you alive. It's a survival tool. Our brains are actually wired for survival, not happiness or calm or any of those things. So our nervous system is constantly scanning for danger or threats. And when it senses threat, even emotional ones like criticism or possible social rejection, it activates the survival mode. And that's when we snap, fight, shut down, freeze, scull for hours, flight, or pour another glass of wine. Those are all numbing strategies, and they only work in the short term. They give you a momentary sense of relief. But over time, they disconnect you from your body, your needs, your relationships. On the other hand, regulation brings you back to yourself. Regulation is helping your nervous system to understand, okay, I can handle this. Suppressing that feeling is a form of avoidance, but regulation is integrating that feeling into your way of being. When you suppress, you push the emotion away. Don't cry. Keep calm. Stay professional. You might look composed, but inside your body is holding tension. You're shallow breathing. Your jaw might be tight and your heart might be racing. It's a bit like that image of the duck that's or the swan that's gliding across the water, but their little legs underneath are going at 100 miles an hour. Regulation looks calmer on the outside because the body is calm on the inside. You're not pushing that feeling down. You're letting yourself move through it. And a great way to check which one you're doing is to ask yourself, am I trying to control how I look or how I feel? And if it's about appearances or pleasing other people, that's suppression or avoidance. If it's about soothing and understanding yourself, that's regulation. That's the bit that we want. When you regulate, you are activating your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your rest and digest state. It's the part that says we're safe enough to stop and breathe again. Breathe deeply again. When you're dysregulated, your sympathetic system takes over. That is the fight, flight, freeze or fawn response, the stress response. We might overthink, we might shut down, we might people please, we might distract ourselves. The way back through that isn't thinking harder, because the cognitive part of you can't actually communicate with your nervous system. We need to find ways to communicate through our bodies to our nervous system that we are okay. And this is why body-based tools are so powerful. So here are a few simple ways to regulate without bottling it, blanking it, numbing it, suppressing it. The most obvious one, deep breathe. Slow inhale, longer exhale. You could try deep breathing. Try a 4 in, 6 out rhythm. If you can't manage that, that's fine. Get as close to it as you can. This directly signals safety to your nervous system. Touch. Place a hand on your heart. This gentle pressure will release oxytocin, the bonding and calming hormone, and this tells your brain, we're safe, we're not alone, we're cool. You could try putting your feet on the floor and feeling the contact between your feet and the ground, the weight, the texture. This pulls the awareness out of your head and into your body and back to the present moment where you'll be feeling it. Here's your next step. When something stressful happens this week, instead of shutting it down or powering through or avoiding it, just take a pause and notice what the trigger was that made you feel stressed. And then notice where you feel it in your body. And then regulate instead of suppress. So if you're feeling that tension in your shoulders, do a shoulder roll. If you're feeling it in a racing heart, just gentle pressure on your heart and some deep breaths will release some oxytocin for you so that you can feel calmer. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to develop your self-awareness, because self-awareness plus your authentic voice are two of the most powerful tools in your emotional empowerment toolkit.
If you want more of this sort of thing, come and hang out in the Becoming Hive, my free Facebook community for quietly rebellious introverted women over 40. There's a link below. In the Becoming Hive, we talk real strategies, no fluff, no bullshit. You could also like this video, comment on this video and subscribe to this channel. Dust off your throne and polish your crown, Queen, because when you are well, the whole hive thrives. Until next time, swear softly, rebel radiantly, and buzz bravely.